Most of you have heard me talk about the job facing us today. The job of converting typewriter sales into Remington Electric sales. This is a program that really makes sense in these days of office cost control. I am sure that I do not have to talk to you about the merits of our electric typewriter. However, we do want to point out the importance of making a good demonstration. A sales manager has an opportunity to hear many outstanding demonstrations. And invariably it is found that these good demonstrations contain certain common features. Consequently, we ask our sales training department to come up with a demonstration that would present the hard core of the electric typewriter story. The demonstration that you are about to see is a result of our request. Personally, I am very, very much gratified with the job that our sales training department has done. And I am sure that you will agree with this after you have watched this demonstration. Also, I am sure that you will agree that with a little practice, every salesman will be able to present the same story dramatically and effectively in his own territory. Now, the picture you are about to see shows one of our salesmen greeting a very busy executive. As it has often happened to you, this salesman has only 10 minutes to build his case as the basis of asking for an order. Listen as he begins to tell and sell our Remington Electric typewriter story.
Mr. Slater, you probably know of Remington Rand's leadership in the field of electronics. This electric typewriter passes the printing performance standards required by our electronic computers. Here's a picture of UNIVAC, built by Remington Rand for the United States Census Bureau. This electronic brain handles information on every person in the United States. UNIVAC solves the most complex business and scientific problems in split seconds. Remington Electrics automatically type these results with speed and accuracy beyond the capacity of the most skilled typist. Here you see these electrics in use. We added the know-how gained in building these units for UNIVAC to our worldwide typewriter experience. You perhaps know we introduced our first electric typewriter back in 1925. Remington Rand has manufactured more typewriters than any other typewriter company, more than 15 million. All of this background and experience went into producing an electrically powered typewriter with the speed and accuracy required by modern management. Here is the Remington Electric. We've come a long way since 1925. See how we've modernized the appearance? But that's only one way Remington has made this electric outstanding. Here are some of the others. Flick on the switch, electricity takes over. Powered typing has come to the office. Notice how fast and easy that sheet enters the typewriter. This keyboard responds to the lightest stroke, and as you can see, with practically no effort. In addition to noticing the speed, observe the accuracy. Accuracy unequaled in today's typewriter market. Each and every letter is evenly spaced, one just like the other. Although I have a poor touch, electricity makes even me a good typist. Every letter that goes out of this office will have that distinctive appearance which impresses. And speaking of distinctive and impressive-looking letters, here are several of our personalized executive type styles. Which one appeals to you, Mr. Slater?
I like this one.
Well, that's one of our most distinctive executive types. Let's come back to it later. There. Notice how with just the barest touch, your secretary controls this really rugged carriage. This little key removes an average of over 1,000 tiring arm motions a day. Why, that's about 250,000 a year. All keys and the important controls are fully electrified. You see, fast, accurate shifting. Electricity does it for you. The human element goes out of shifting. No more capital letters out of line with small letters. That's bound to improve the appearance of your executive correspondence, isn't it?
Yes, it would.
In almost any office, Mr. Slater, and probably in your office too, secretaries type forms, such as application, government, or tax forms, which have scattered fill-ins. Watch the fast, easy way these fill-ins can be handled on this electric typewriter. That was fast, wasn't it? Time is saved in filling out forms because of two things: the electrified printing and the repeat spacebar. See how much faster this makes carriage positioning than the old way? Try it for yourself. Fast and easy, isn't it? In fact, take any typing job which you might do in this office. They all can be speeded up, just like the form work. Here's a job nearly every office does: a monthly statement. First of all, you need a heading. You probably want it centered, automatic backspace, and automatically underscore. Write in the description: electric tab to debit column, automatically tab to credit column, back to the debit column, into the credit column, back to debit, into credit. Now for the totals. Underscore the columns, return and total. See how fast a statement can be prepared? Mr. Slater, this is just a small sample of the speed and versatility of this typewriter. Any typing job can be done faster and easier on the Remington Electric. And what's more, you'll be enjoying the finest print work produced on any typewriter. This is the letter you like. It was typed on a Remington Electric just like this one. Keep this in mind. The executive type you see here is only one of the many available. Why don't we plan on a ribbon color which matches or blends with your letterhead? And in this type style. Wouldn't that be impressive?
Yes, it would. But I can't see buying it just for that.
Well, in addition to wanting distinctive and impressive-looking letters, I'm sure your office requires clear, sharp-looking carbon copies. Notice how fast and easy that pack entered the typewriter? Mr. Slater, what's the greatest number of carbons you make here?
Oh, about 8.
Well, here's a pack with 10 copies. For typing large numbers of carbons, use this dial. It makes heavy carbon work as easy as ordinary typing. For more copies, turn it up. It works just like the sound control on your TV. Your secretary uses no more effort to type, but the keys strike much harder. You get crisp, clear carbon copies, readable at a glance. You eliminate costly errors from trying to read smudgy, illegible carbons. Now, sir, you've probably been wondering how long it will take your secretary to adjust her typing to this high-speed typewriter. Well, if there's one thing Remington has learned in over 80 years of typewriter making, it's that a typewriter must please the trained operator. Otherwise, it means long weeks of relearning, which is a hidden cost to you. For that reason, Remington Rand developed this speed slope keyboard, designed for the swift, accurate operation you are seeing. Your typist is immediately at home on our keyboard. Her fingers are in the normal, slightly curled rest position. That's the way she was taught. Operating this typewriter is easy. No outstretched fingers held above the keyboard. The Remington way is restful, no strain. As you know, less fatigue contributes to more work. In addition, Remington places the keys in standard positions. Operating controls are where your secretary should find them. The tabulator, the backspacer, the margin release, the carriage controls. all work quickly and surely. To assure accurate typing at high speeds, a safety lead is provided. See that? A Remington Electric operator is not afraid to rest her fingers on the home keys, as she should. There's another reason for this safety lead, too. Operators type words by units, not letter for letter. For example, in typing the word this, as the operator depresses the T, her finger is already going down on the H. The I quickly follows, and then the S. Without the accuracy assured by the Remington safety lead, type bars would quickly jam, typing speed would go down, mistakes would increase, and so would costs. For typing experts have proven that the time spent in making one erasure is equal to a whole paragraph of typing. And think of the savings from this benefit alone. So you see, Mr. Slater, you will enjoy better looking work, and your girl can start turning it out immediately. You can have letters like this one the same day we deliver your new typewriter. Will your secretary be using the new Remington Electric?
I suppose she will, but frankly, I haven't quite made up my mind.
Well, sir, let's add it up this way. You've seen the speed and accuracy possible with the Remington Electric. Here's the all-important switch. Push down and electricity does the work. Easier, faster, and better. It gives you this lightning-fast key action. There are 4 automatic repeat keys. Carriage control is at your operator's fingertips. Accurate shifting is assured. In addition, you get this impressive executive type style, which you like. What's more, you'll have the same even typing whether an expert or a brand new typist does it. Crisp, clear, readable carbons are yours at no additional effort. Here are other satisfied users of Remington Electric typewriters in this area. We would feel it an honor to add your name to this list. May we do it now?
All right.
I am sure that you will agree that this Remington typewriter salesman made the very best use of his time. Not a feature was missed, and you will recall that a number of them were covered. This man knew exactly what he was going to do, what he was going to say, and how he was going to say it. Each of you can perfect your own demonstration so that you will be able to give it effectively, dramatically, and just as successfully as the demonstration you have just seen.